April 14, 2020, the price was 8,150 pesos. And then on June 25, 2020, the price was brought down to 3,409 pesos. And then on November 30, 2021, the price was brought down to 2,800 pesos. And then on May 26, 2021, the price was further reduced to 2,287 pesos. And then on November 30, 2021, the price was 2,450 pesos. And then lastly, on June 10, 2022, Madam Chair, the price was... Wala na po, sorry. So the last price reduction was on November 30, 2021. It was at 2,450 pesos, Madam Chair. Thank you po.
Madam Chair, may we request PhilHealth to furnish us a breakdown of establishments, facilities, private and government, including the amount, and base it on the date of testing.
We'll do po.
Who actually receive COVID testing reimbursement. May follow-up question to Secretary Duque, Madam Chair.
Yes po, ma'am. We will submit po.
Thank you,
po.
maraming salamat. Sec, hindi po ba sa lahat ng mga testing na ginagawa, there's a WHO formula that is being utilized?
Yes, if I recall, that is part of the considerations in the formulation of the testing costs.
So, Madam Chair,
Madam Chair,
Yes,
I just
Sec.
wanted to interject with your permission that in the initial stage of the pandemic, where there was a scant supply of test kits, the testing cost was clearly very high, but as soon as time went by and supplies and prices started to stabilize, then DOH with PhilHealth started to make the corresponding adjustments. So they started to reformulate the testing fees so that pababa ng pababa as the supplies increased and as the prices stabilized. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, Madam Chair, if I bring back the memory of the Honorable Secretary Duque, nababa po ng nababa ang presyo nung paulit-ulit po namin kinakatok ang inyong opisina during the budget deliberations. Because 8,150 per COVID test is exorbitant. Kaya nga po, Madam Chair, if the Honorable Duque is aware that there is a WHO formula being used in computation, this will point to the fact that the test cost should have actually been between 2,000 to 2,500 pesos. Di po ba? So, nagkaroon po nag-take advantage yung iba kasi binigyan na ng presyo na 8,150. So, Madam Chair, may I request the Secretariat for the next hearing, we invite those responsible for computing such. Kasi kawawa naman yung taong bayan na napag-isip na ganun pala kamahal. Secretary, did you ever ask your counterpart ministers in other countries? Kagaya po ng Thailand, Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia, yung ating pong mga neighbors, because there's a network where secretaries collaborate and discuss. Natanong niyo po ba sila magkano yung kanilang COVID testing cost?
I'm sorry, Madam Chairperson, I don't recall having consulted my contemporaries in the other ministries of health, but I would like to believe that the benefit package or benefit development office of PhilHealth was the responsible office to ensure that the testing fees or costs are sensitive to our people's ability to pay. No? So, yung benefit development
So,
office
Madam Chair, ang sinasabi po, tinuturo po ni Secretary Duque yung benefit office. But is it not prudent for you as Secretary of Health to oversee? Ang sinabi ni Secretary Duque kanina is pandemic, mahirap, walang supply. Tama naman po yun. But is it not, Secretary Duque, that the government is the most powerful institution in a country? In fact, any hospital or any clinic will have difficulty surviving if they are not accredited by PhilHealth or the government. So yung sinabi niyong hindi kaya ng gobyerno, kasi yung stock na sa mga pribadong sektor lang, but we were seeing in the news that the authorities were actually raiding the private businessmen for this. So ano po ang comment niyo dito?
I don't exactly I did not understand the context.
Yeah, the context, Madam Chair, is earlier, the Honorable Secretary said, kaya naging mahal yan, hindi na kayo nag-communicate sa ibang ministers of health, hindi nyo na rin kinonsider yung WHO formula, kasi talaga namang may shortage at walang stock. Pero kung walang stock, bakit kaya ng private sector magpa-test? Kasi ang issue here is the issue here is the price. The issue here is PhilHealth paying 8,150 pesos per COVID testing, at yun ang naging benchmark. Kaya lahat ng private laboratories, including government laboratories, ay tinaga yung mga pasyente. And mind you, nagkaroon pa kayo ng ruling na hindi pwedeng i-release kung hindi maging negative ang test. Where everybody, virologists and immunologists, knew that after 10 to 2 weeks, ay pwede nang hindi na infectious ang pasyente. So the point here is, the pandemic became an opportunity para lalong masirap yung tao. So ang tanong ko nga, ang sinasabi mo, walang available, bakit kinaya ng mga pribadong sektor? Ano po ang pananaw nyo?
I will have to have that looked into, and but given my limitations as a private individual now, I would like to ask the DOH, the COVID laboratory expert panel, to look into the matter, because what is clear here is, as I've said earlier, the supplies then at the height of the pandemic, or the initial stages of the pandemic, was scarce. And so it was really difficult. Everybody was scrambling for supplies, and the whole world suffered from the global supply chain shortage. And so this affected even formulation of testing fees. But the important thing is, you would see the downward trajectory of the testing cost as soon as supplies became more available and prices began to stabilize. It's not as if the 8,000
Sige,
became
Madam
a
Chair,
steady cost and plateaued there. Meron
so,
naman po
Madam
talagang-
Chair, tanggapin na lang natin ang sagot ni Secretary Duque na dahil naging available ang supplies, bumaba ang cost of testing. But records in Congress will bear it out that there were a lot of push from Congress for DOH to bring down the cost, because it was a lot cheaper in the private sector. Let me move